Hi everybody, welcome to week 1 teaching period 2 introduction to management. So glad to have you as part of our team. My name is Renee. For those of you who haven't met me before or who we haven't worked together, I am a teaching coach here at Swinburne Online, in which I have been for about 2 years, and this is probably all familiar to you because I did briefly touch on this in our Collaborate session. But just in going through the names of everybody involved in this unit, a lot of new names that I haven't worked with before. So really excited to not only be a part of this unit, but also to get to know some familiar faces. So I just wanted to send you a welcome video for a couple of reasons. First, I just wanted to sort of contextualize my approach, my teaching coach approach going into this unit. Now, for those of you who were in the Collaborate session, and also for those of you who listened, you would be familiar with this, but just to sort of reiterate, and as Sarah did make mention, the intention of the all-unit coaching, which is what I'm involved in with this unit, is ultimately to work quite closely with Sarah to help you guys perform the best teaching practices you possibly can. And my job is really to facilitate that and to support you in that. So just to break that down and sort of clarify, because you guys may have different understandings of teaching practices, basically this falls under two key themes. The first one is to helping you guys on the discussion board. So the way that you interact with the students, the ideas that you come up with, the strategies that you use on the discussion board, all of that is one component that I am very heavily involved in, and something that I'm happy to work quite closely with you on. So in saying that, if you have any ideas or if you have any questions or concerns about that element of your teaching practice, please shoot them through to me, as I can definitely assist you with that. The other added layer that I do assist with, and I will be assisting with, is your feedback when it comes to assessment marking. So my role here is really to ensure and encourage you to provide the most comprehensive, detailed, and also specific feedback that you possibly can within the time frame that has been allocated. We obviously don't expect you to go and exceed massively the time frame that you have been allocated. We still want you to have a work-life balance, and as you will know, Sol is very much an advocate for that, so we never want to take that away, but at the same time we want to make sure that the students are getting as much benefit from those assessments and feedback that they possibly can, particularly given the importance of it being a first aid unit, and the potential that this is maybe one of the first assessments that these students have ever submitted in higher education. There is a little bit more pressure to ensure that we are doing a really great job in providing constructive, supportive, specific and comprehensive feedback to our students. But other than that, that's what I wanted to do in terms of contextualizing. And I mean, I have to say that you are actually really quite lucky in this unit. I mean, you've got myself as your coach, you've got Sarah as a UC, and also Julie as a LUC. So there is quite a number of support references to turn to. And remember that we are all part of a team. So don't be concerned if you're not entirely sure if a question is best directed to me or Sarah or Julie. It's fine. We're all here to help and to assist you and make this the best and most successful teaching period we can have. The other reason that I wanted to send you a welcome email, and this may make you just a little bit jealous, that is if you're in the Melbourne climate at the moment, in which it's absolutely freezing, but I'm actually taking leave next week. I'm heading over to sunny Europe, so where I will be getting a little bit more of my vitamin D intake, which will be good. So I will be heading overseas, actually for quite a prolonged period of time. It's 3.5 weeks, and it does fall at a somewhat inconvenient time, given that you guys have just begun teaching period, but it's actually for a family member's wedding, so there wasn't much say, there wasn't much movement. The bride wasn't feeling particularly flexible, so I will be off. So I've put the dates in the email as well, just to also remind you, but fear not, you will not be alone. I've also CC'd Lindsay Waters into this email, and Lindsay is going to be the handover coach during my time away. So if I'm sure plenty of you looking at some of these names have worked with Lindsay before, or if not, you've probably indirectly seen Lindsay in collaborate sessions and through emails and correspondence and things like that. Lindsay was one of the first coaches here at Soul, and you are in very, very safe hands with him, and very lucky if I say so. So any questions that you were going to send to me, please feel free to still send those, but just CC me into that and send them directly to Lindsay. I will be checking my email intermittently while I'm away, but obviously my responses will be mostly delayed. And if you're wanting something to be quickly resolved or a question answered, best that you do go through to Lindsay. But other than that, that's all I wanted to say. Other than I wish you all the best in week 1. I hope you're getting heaps of questions and welcome posts and introductions from the students. And I will be in touch with you in week 4. See you later, guys.